Well, hello my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I am JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. In the last episode, we had some trouble with Barrett. We had way more trouble than we actually needed in Crash Crush, and then we didn't have much trouble in the Eel Deal. In this episode, we're going to be going up, because we have a boss to face. Now, I have never faced this boss before, so I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. I kind of get how it is, but we'll see. Well, welcome to Komodo Bros. I believe their names are Komodo Joe and Komodo Mo or something. What you want to do in order to hurt the bros is he will actually spin his brother, and once his brother gets dizzy and starts glowing, you have to actually spin into his brother, and that will cause him to be hurt or whatever. Now, I believe he's going to start throwing knives at me while his brother is spinning, but that might not be until the last hit, or I don't know. But we're going to spin into him again. I'm not exactly sure if the one brother will hurt you if the brother does actually hit you, but by that I mean when you actually spin into the skinny brother. I'm not exactly sure if the recoil will hurt you or not, but we're going to try to get out of the way, and for some reason, when I'm running, it really likes to push me against the wall. I don't know why, but it really does. Now, we just need to go to the brother and hit him again, and that boss was easier than Ripperoo. I don't exactly know if that boss was supposed to be easier than Ripperoo, but I did not have any trouble with that guy whatsoever. So, back to the warp room, and what is that? That is probably maybe probably less than a minute that it took in order to do that, but oh god, well, I guess it's a little wet here. I guess the next warp room is based off of water, where the last one was ice.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now is not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Okay, that was a really fast one, but let's look at what levels we have. So we have the first one, which is plant food. Then we have something or later. I can barely read that. Then we have something down. And then we have road to ruin, and then unbearable. This is like the level we did last episode, so that's going to be fun, but since we're doing this in sequential order, we're going to plant food first. Now, are all these levels based off of water? No. Like the other warp room, that was ice. They're not all based off of ice, and this one's not all based off of water. But we do get a cool little aesthetic, though. That looks really nice, but oh, wait. For some reason, I thought this was something totally different, but no, it is the third level like this. Like, you know, I don't know, there's 3 levels. I wasn't actually sure if there was a third level like this, but look, it is the same thing, but just harder like it always is. So I'm afraid how this is actually gonna go. I can already tell that it definitely is hard. Oh god, this is another timed one? Okay, I didn't think it was another timed one, but I'm not going to be paying attention to that time because of many reasons that I just don't feel like paying attention to that time. Aku, thank you, because I do not feel like accidentally dying here, and thank god I did that. I was not really paying attention to where that mine was. I probably should have been paying attention. Turns out I think the only way we can go is this way, because all the other ways were covered with crap, and yay, checkpoint. Yay, and I don't know how this is supposed to be a obstacle there, but I guess that was kind of an obstacle, and did that TNT blow up? It did not blow up, but I also fell in the water, so that did not work. I think I had recently hit it, yeah, right there. I had very recently hit a checkpoint, so I am perfectly happy with that. And I was afraid I was actually going to miss that right there. Wait, oh, I thought I actually got hurt there for a second. There we go, the TNT. And guess what? Another thing that's kind of like that. It's like, you know, I don't know why they have you bounce on TNT and then bounce on a piranha plant. I'm not sure, and okay, I did not hear that explode, but bonus room, yay. Oh god, I am going back to just commentating about the game like this. I don't know why, but, you know, I don't know why I swallowed a fly. maybe my commentary is going really bad. But then again, I was only planning on recording one episode in this session. So, one episode? 2 episodes in this session. If I only recorded one episode in this session, that really wouldn't be a session. It would actually kind of just be a single episode. And that is something I really don't want. Because I don't even know the last time I'd only recorded like one episode per session, because that had probably been a really long time, and I don't exactly know if I was supposed to do a slide jump there, but it did work, and oh my god, I think I'm back to 20 lives. We're finally making a profit now, because if you want to know, I looked back on some footage, not really footage, but while I was saving between episodes, I saw that we started the episode... we started last episode with 28 lives, and we ended last episode with 19 lives. That is crazy, and also, that was a little funky how I was supposed to get through that area, but I guess that is kind of how it was supposed to happen, and thank God for a checkpoint right there, because I had been thinking that it had been a little bit since the last checkpoint, and I guess there are some boxes up here that I do kind of need to get, and like, quickly get, there we go. I think I've already missed a few boxes in this level. I'm not quite sure if I have or not, and okay. For a second, I'm like, do they expect me to jump on all those boxes? But then I forgot that we actually do have this little thing here, so we are perfectly fine, and thank God I got rid of that piranha, because I believe if you didn't get rid of that piranha, it would be really hard in order to do that, or like what I actually did. And can I get all these boxes? No, I cannot. I have to go back and try to get this box right there. There we go. And zoom past, thank you. That was probably too close for comfort, but are we... oh, we're done. That was the level. Okay. Did we get all the gems? I mean, all the gems, all the boxes? Yeah, that level was not hard at all. Oh my god. I had a lot more trouble on the previous, like... what do you call that? Ruin water level or whatever? I had more trouble on that last one than I did on that one, and I got the freaking box gem for that one. But then again, the other one I mostly died on because I tried doing the death path, and that's about it. And obviously, the other gem you see there, that is gotten from doing that level under the certain time limit. But I still can't tell. Oh, sewer or later. Okay, this is the second sewer level. That's what it is. I was wondering, like, what? I guess it's supposed to be like now or later, but it's something, I don't know. It's another sewer level, I think, or at least I hope it is. Yep, it is another sewer level, and I'm not exactly sure if there's eels here. No, there's not eels in this one, okay. Oh, that is actually some really deep water. This might spell some trouble for some later things, because I feel like there might be some eels coming up, and do you stop shooting fire? Yes, you do stop shooting fire, okay. I was about to say, if you did not stop shooting fire, that would have been kind of bad. Don't land on there, thank you. I did not want that to happen. And okay, now the mice start going in 360 degrees. And also, jumping on boxes. That did not work. Oh. Well, that's nice to know. I didn't know that the platform sunk. Okay. Now that I know that, I'm not going to be going for those boxes because that is like a suicide attempt, and I don't even really need the boxes. But then again, I still might have to go back later in this Let's Play because, well, I don't know exactly how long this Let's Play is going to last because this is only part 5, and we're on the 3rd, like, tier and or warp room out of... I believe it is out of, I'm not exactly sure, get out of the water there, but it's actually out of 5. What am I talking about? I know exactly how many there are. Okay, I need to actually make sure I get off of that pretty fast because I wasn't exactly sure if that one is going to sink or not. You can never tell when they're going to sink or when they aren't. Actually, can you? I'm not sure if you can or not. I'm just going to jump on these guys because I do not want to deal with them, but I believe right here is actually the yellow gem path. I'm not exactly sure where you get the yellow gem path, but where you get the yellow gem, but I am pretty sure you get the yellow gem in this warp room, because if you know what you're doing, you don't have to do any backtracking in this game, depending on what levels you do. I know that is really nice because, well, yeah, and also, is he welding and then using a flamethrower? Like, why are you welding for, like, 2 seconds and then using a flamethrower? And also, I swear I heard him, like, do, like, a cry for help there for a second, which was really sad, to be honest, and I probably should go for this extra Aku. Actually, wait. No, we're not. Oh, actually, I think I have to do this in order to get through that, and oh god, oh wait a second, I'm stupid. I know what I need to do. I didn't know they regenerated, and I'm stupid because I lost my Aku Aku, but what I was trying to do was I was going to hit that checkpoint, because even though this little bonus area does count as a checkpoint, I still wanted the other checkpoint just in case something stupid happened and I died before that checkpoint, so that is why that actually happened. And okay, that scared me. I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to be sliding there or not, but turns out I was actually going to be sliding there. And ooh, that's a really cool thing to do. And also, this is a really dangerous thing to do, because there are a ton of nitros. Now, I think if I'm right, I don't believe... Yeah, you don't lose lives, because I don't believe I had 21 lives before going into this bonus area. So that is really nice that you do not lose lives if you die in a bonus area. Okay, now we can finally check. Do I have 19 lives after this? No, I still have 20. Okay, we're going to be going back in here. And this time, I'm going to be using the D-pad, because that was a sad display of stuff because I accidentally went the other way instead of the way I kind of wanted to go. So, yeah. I don't know, but it was something. I do not have any other, like, topics I kind of want to talk about. I guess I can say that, I do not have a very long week of school this week. Yes, I am still in school. That might sound surprising to you, but I am still in my senior year of high school. I have not graduated yet. I am not graduating until June 24th, which is really late for a lot of schools, but that's just something that, like, Northeast schools do. At least I think a lot of Northeast schools do. I'm not exactly sure how far south you have to go to get to a place that does not do school like that, but I believe Pennsylvania, as well as the state I live in, New York, well, obviously the state I live in, New York, does it, because if the state didn't do that, well, then I would be out of school now because it's currently May. But what I'm trying to say is I only have like a 2-day week of school because of, well, actually, because I have a really long break coming up, and the only reason I have a really long break coming up is because of, 1, Memorial Day, and 2, my school has not had any snow days this year, and we were allotted like 2 snow days. So for Memorial Day weekend, we get a 5-day frickin' weekend for it, which is really awesome. And also, because we would have to go to school Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But since I have a field trip on Wednesday, I only have to go to school Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm perfectly fine. And there's another path there, and how am I gonna do... I don't know exactly how you're supposed to do that, but I did that nonetheless. Actually, I might have to look up a video on that, because I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to do that without hurting yourself there, and I'm not sure what's on the other path here, so I'm just going to be going this path for now, and that guy dying actually scared me, because I thought that something happened to me, but no, something did not happen to me, and this is actually the right path. This might be another thing where, oh god, get out of the water, thank you, get the Aku Aku thing, and wait, do I have to... Yes, I have to go backwards. I might have had to go the other way, to be honest. Now, okay, this actually goes back and forth. That is really good. But I do have to backtrack through here, which is probably easier said than done, to be honest, because, well, electrified water with the eels and stuff, and I know that eels don't do that much electricity in real life, but if they did really electrocute the water that much, what do they have that makes it so they don't... Why couldn't I hit that guy? He wasn't doing the fire, and then all of a sudden, I couldn't hit him. Okay, that is really weird. Also, I think I'm, like, really far back here. Where was the last... Okay, I'm pretty far back. Would I cut out? Nah, I'm probably not going to cut out. I'm just going to be playing as it is, and just hitting these weird robotic cleaning mice into what we need to do. I don't like this part, because it's basically telling you, oh, you have to wait here for 3 of these guys to go through, and, oh, that's what was supposed to happen. You were supposed to hit the cleaning mouse, or the scrubbing bubbles mouse into the one, like, TNT thing, and then it would die. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, and I looked at the time, and I thought I was actually farther than I was. And it is really hot in my room. I believe I briefly mentioned this last episode, but yeah, summer days in Northeast New York, or I shouldn't say Northeast New York, because I don't live in Northeast New York. What I'm trying to say, summer days in the Northeast, it's very humid, so it can be kind of bad, and that could have been really bad too, because for some reason my sliding jumps were not working the way they usually work, because I was ducking and not jumping the way I was supposed to, or I guess you could say I was not moving, so it probably was my fault, to be honest, so yeah. Now, this guy. Let's see if I can hit this freaking guy again, because I don't know why, but I could not hit him for some weird reason. That eel was not even a threat, because he was not a threat. Yeah, that is such a great way of talking. Like, he was not a threat because he was not a threat. And kill this guy, and I believe, yeah, that's the end of the level. And how many boxes? I missed 4 boxes. Well, that is not the end of the world, but we did get through that level with, I wouldn't say ease. I would not say that we got through that level with ease, but we definitely got through that level, and, like, it didn't take us as long as other levels probably would have taken. But sooner or later is done, and oh, we have another cutscene? That's really weird.
Crashed! Thank goodness! I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying...
Oh, I think Crash is finally learning what's actually happening, but... What is that? Far down? Something down? Is this another ice level? Is there 4 ice levels in this game? I'm actually kind of wondering that, because I know that the last one is Cold Hard Crash, and that one's kind of later in the game, but what is this level? Oh, I know what this is. I was kind of wondering, like, I didn't think there was another freaking ice level in this game, but, I mean, I didn't think there was 4 ice levels in this game, and oh, I see what's happening now. This is... Okay, 1, I did not hit anything there. I just want you to see that, like, I was not on that in any way, shape, or form, but I'm not going to lie, or, I mean, I'm not lying, actually. I'm just saying that I probably shouldn't have got hit by that, but I did get hit by that, and that is kind of a sad thing. But what I was trying to say was, this level, I believe, is the first level where you have to actually use the dash button, because you have to make some pretty crazy jumps here. And now that I know the dash button is the circle button, hopefully... Oh, okay, that would have been fine if I just stayed with it. So at least now I know in order to stay with it, and also we're kind of floating in the... We were kind of floating in the ice patch there. I don't exactly know what I would call it, but we were kind of just floating there. And I don't even know why this level starts out with, like, these stairs of some sort. I don't know if I'd call it stairs, but they are some sort of stair thing. And I jumped on top of that box. You usually don't end up jumping on top of boxes in this level. Even, I probably shouldn't say you usually don't end up doing that, because I honestly don't know what happens in this level a lot of times, and yeah, that actually was a lot easier to just do a single hop over that, and I probably should have got hit by that, and I really hope that I actually hit that checkpoint. If it turns out that I did not hit that checkpoint, that'd be really sad, and oh yeah, this is where you get the freaking guys that are like, oh, we're going to lift some crap up, so we're going to make it really hard for you. Like, okay, there's a seal there. Now, please, this is a life or death thing. Yes, I hit the checkpoint. And also, for some reason, I never mentioned this last episode, but Polar, whenever you hit a checkpoint, he kind of runs in circles for a little bit. I don't know exactly why he runs in circles, but he does. Now, let's get out of the way of the TNT and realize that we do have some seals that we have to actually dodge here. And, ooh, the TNT is getting a little bad, and okay, I see what we have to do there. It really sucks that I can see the next checkpoint right in front of us, but it is not the end of the world, and at least I keep getting extra lives, so I am not losing lives, but I'm also not gaining... Well, actually, no. I did get a somewhat profit there. The only good thing is we have more lives than we started the episode with, so that is really nice. At least these levels do give you a whole bunch of Wampa Fruit when you actually die, so that is really... I didn't think I got hit by that seal, but... Whatever game, whatever you want to tell me, it is fine, as long as I don't have to do that one bear chase mission. Actually, wait, I probably shouldn't have said bear chase, but yes, the next chase level is not with a boulder, it is actually with a bear. We will definitely see that in the next episode, because, well, we're probably going to be finishing the tier in that episode. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just done a single jump and not tried doing that, so at least we now know. Okay, I didn't feel like boring you guys by doing the same old thing over and over again, so I decided to just do that and get the checkpoint so I don't have to do that ever again, and that was actually really close. They're making it really close, and also, for some reason, Polar is speeding up. I am not happy with Polar speeding up, and I was actually supposed to jump over that Oh, another... I did not die during that... That guy was a little tricky, but... we hit a checkpoint, and that is nice. So, okay, we have to jump over this guy and then duck under that guy. See, like, a lot of these levels is basically just you doing, like, a memory thing. I might have already mentioned this before, but you usually, like, you don't know what's gonna happen until it kind of already happens, so unless you know these levels like the back of your head, you kind of just have to play along and see what happens. And also, we are done with that level. Now, I do want to say that there is a little secret thing you can do with jumping on platforms here, and then you can go to a secret warp, but I am not stupid. I do not feel like dying. We finished that level, and we are going to end the episode on a decently good note. Now, is it a great note? Probably not, but we're going to be ending on a decently good note. And I did a lot of crap this episode. I just realized that I faced a boss and did 3 levels, and it's only like 21 minutes raw time. So, that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. In the next episode, we're going to be starting by doing Road to Ruin, and then doing Unbearable. And I might do the boss, depending on if Road to Ruin and Unbearable takes not that long of a time, but I have never played a level like Road to Ruin because it is another gimmick level, and we're just going to be saying that. So, this has been Juddle Plays saying see you later, and goodbye.